morning and welcome from Maui.
Good morning. We arrived yesterday after a very stressful departure from Big Island, Hawaii.
Yeah, we almost missed our flight and they were already calling it out and we just arrived at the gate.
Yeah, just in time. So.
It was very stressful.
But now we're on Maui, the fourth island on our Hawaii trip. For those of you who know us, we usually very much like Vanlife camping. It's our favorite mode of traveling and seeing the world. So back home we have a van and that's how we explore.
And we treated ourselves to having a Volkswagen Vanagon on Maui for 4 days, 4 nights.
4 nights, yes.
We got it yesterday and we already took it down to Hana. We're super excited to go and explore the island of Maui with it.
Yeah, come join us. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun, yeah. As we said, we spent our first night close to Hana on the Waihanapanapa State campground, and it was pretty nice. The beach is just around the corner and there are beach showers and everything you would need. But now it's time to pack up and go explore the island.
Yeah, we wanted to share our experiences with the camping situation here on Maui, at least as far as we have experienced it.
It can be quite difficult actually, like renting a van here is not too hard. You just go online and reserve it, but then finding a spot to park it is another challenge.
Because it's officially not allowed, or you're officially not allowed to overnight park or sleep in a van on the entire island of Maui.
Camping in general, like you're not allowed to sleep in a tent somewhere as well.
If it's not like a designated camping area. And there's the second issue.
Yeah, there are only a few campgrounds. They start reservations 60 days in advance.
And they're usually also booked out 60 days in advance.
Yeah, within minutes.
But then let's talk about last night.
There are people living in vans here on Maui as well, like locals living here in vans. They have to go somewhere, and Walmart or Safeway parking lot parking is not an option because there are signs posted everywhere that it's not allowed to stay overnight. But then I started chatting with a guy and he said, it's not allowed to stay here, but there are a few spots. And last night we found one, which was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, because for this particular night last night, we didn't have a reservation in any of the campgrounds because we were not able to get one. And we ended up staying at this
Sugar Beach. Yeah, it's called Sugar Beach. There's a Sugar Beach resort, and north of it there's a street that runs directly at the beach, and you can just stay at the side of the street. Conclusion is, be after your reservations, and if you don't find one, just keep your eyes open, and as always, be respectful. Stay somewhere where you don't bother anyone. Maybe on Sugar Beach.
Again, traveling on one of those windy little roads on the island of Maui.
Very windy.
Very windy, but also very beautiful, very scenic. And we're on our way to Hanalua Bay.
Where there's supposed to be really good snorkeling. And we're gonna check that out. But I have to concentrate because if a car comes and we have to pass each other, it's very narrow and sometimes there are only like, I would say, 10 inches. Okay, let's talk about the facts. We got the bus because it was the cheapest option for us to stay on the island, and I think it was the best option also. We paid $129 per day, and then you have to add like $15 for insurance, and that's damage collision waiver and third-party liability. So I think a rental car would have been close to that, but if you have to add accommodation, then it will be a lot more. And so for us it was pretty obvious that we get our preferred method of traveling again. There is Eli.
Hi guys.
And what do you get for that? You get a Vanagon that does the job that it's supposed to do. It's pretty run down, but it still does the job. There's rust here and there. There is body damage everywhere. It's a bit stinky, but oh yeah, and the speedometer is not working. The seats are a bit funky, but you know, that's what you get. If you maybe have one of those vans, you will know that no van is perfect. And so you will start to forgive it, and yeah, that's what we did. You're laughing at me because you think I have to start over again. We forgot to talk about our snorkeling experience.
Yeah, we wanted to wrap up on the snorkeling trip of yesterday, where we ended up going to Honolulu Bay, which is supposed to be one of the best snorkeling here on the island, from what we've read. But it seems though that yesterday wasn't a perfect day for it.
The water was murky and yeah, you didn't see a lot. Maybe we were at the wrong time, but it was just not that good. But then today we had a very special experience actually.
Yeah, so we just decided today to head out again and go snorkeling, but try a different beach. One at the southern end of the island. And yeah, we went there.
It was kind of cool, like we saw the beach and it was sandy and we thought, oh no, that's not going to be good. And so we went in anyways and we didn't see any fish and we were super disappointed, wanted to go out, and on our way out there was this giant sea turtle, like a giant green
really
seal turtle.
Very big.
It was, I would say it was as big as you.
Well, I don't know, but it was big.
Yeah. So
and yeah, just swimming along the shoreline, up and down kind of.
Mm-hmm. There was not only one, there were a few that we realized afterwards, but it was super nice. Like we were swimming along with the sea turtles and they just like, they didn't care. Like it was really nice.
Yeah, it was such a great experience.
Yeah, it was really good.
And totally unexpected.
we already spent our last night in the bus, and we are back at the lot to return it right now.
Yeah, already about to return it, and I must say, I'm kind of sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. Time went by so fast. Like when you're traveling, time flies by, but when you're traveling in a bus,
Yeah, it just felt so naturally, like instantly. So we had a very good time.
and it just reminded us once again how we love the van life experience, and that's our preferred way to like go around and explore. We were pretty happy with the bus. Like as I said, there are a few things, but it's a bus. It takes you everywhere you need. It's a cozy sleep.
Cozy home. You have a kitchen in here, and so we had a very good time. So besides that, there's maybe one thing you need to consider if you're renting a van here on Maui. With these vans in particular, you're not allowed to go up on Haleakala.
You can go up to the lavender farm, that's allowed, but from there on it's not allowed. And then the south side of Hana is also not allowed because the road is too rough, and so they restrict that. And that's why we have another rental car for the last 2 days of our stay here on Maui, and then we fly back to the mainland. So have that in mind when you consider renting a van in Maui, that you can't go to the top of Haleakala.
Or at least check with your rental agency.
Yeah. So would we recommend renting a van on Maui?
Yeah, I think I would recommend for, those people who like it.
So if you like traveling in vans and want to go to Maui, maybe renting a van is an option. You will find it when you Google it or search Airbnb, you can find vans.
Yeah, some are even rented out by Airbnb, and there are several different rental agencies or private persons.
If you do so, have fun with it, and I hope you found some helpful information in our video or just enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See
Bye.
you next time.